Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a review of some new Covergirl products that was actually sent to me by Infuenster. Here's the little box that it came in. Cute front here with their new lipsticks. So we're going to just basically kind of do a first impressions and a review at the same time, see what we think of the products and how they apply. Inside there is a little card here, and it shows the 3 products that I received. It looks like I got an eyeshadow palette, a new primer, and a new lipstick that they have. Here's the palette they sent. It's their True Naked Smoky palette. I've never used any of their palettes, so I'm excited to try it. And we also got their Universal Lid Lockup Eyeshadow Primer. Comes like this when you buy it. And then the last thing they sent is one of their new Covergirl Melting Pout Metallics. It says it's a gel liquid lipstick in the shade 24 Karat. I'm not sure about the shade, but hey, we're going to give it a try. Alright, I do already have my base on as far as my face makeup goes, so we're going to go ahead and just get right in. So of course, the first step is going to be priming. I'm just going to take the primer here. It says on the card, the details for it is, it's an essential for completing your holiday look. Covergirl's Lid Lockup provides the ultimate shadow security. Avoid creasing, fading, and smudging when rocking your best smoky eye, and extend your glam all night long. Apply before your favorite eyeshadow to smooth the surface for perfect application and intensify the color. Alright, so I'm just going to apply basically like any other eyeshadow primer that I use. I'm just going to take a clean brush and blend it out some. Feels nice and tacky. Might not be too bad after all. Now we're going to go in with the shadow palette, and the details on the card for this are Covergirl's new True Naked Smoky palette is loaded with all the shades you need to perfect the smoky eye look this holiday season. The palette features 8 richly pigmented smoky neutrals with serious staying power and blendability. Shades with matte, satin, and sparkly finishes deliver intense color payout and a silky feel for a beautiful smoky eye. Well, it sounds good, but let's see if it's actually as good as it sounds. Of course, it's a drugstore palette. It comes with these foam applicators that we really don't use. There's what the shadows look like in the palette. I'm curious to see. Ooh, they really are buttery and pigmented. Look at that. Wow, that's very nice for a drugstore palette especially. So what I'm going to do first is take that pale shade here, they don't have names on them, and use that to set down the concealer in the crease. I'm not going to apply it to the lid that much because that's where we're going to use a sparkly shade, and I want that to have something to adhere to. But I do like putting a neutral shade like this in the crease to blend the crease shades. Go ahead and put that up to our brow. A little powdery. As you'll see there is a little kickback to it, which is expected, especially with a drugstore palette. I mean, nothing too major, not for me personally. Some people it may be, but it's not too bad for me. Since we don't really have a transition shade, all of these are pretty much darker shades other than the pale colors. I'm going to go ahead and just use something I have here. My butter bronzer is kind of a transition. I'm just going to take some of this here and apply it in the crease real quick. And since I do already have my face done, what I'm going to do is put some translucent powder, some Laura Mercier, under my eyes, just in case we have fallout so it doesn't ruin my face. And I think what I'm going to do next is go in with the second shade, which is kind of a dark brown color, it seems. And just start applying some of that towards the inner corner, the outer corner. Slightly blend that into the crease just a little, since we are going to go for a smokier look since it is a smoky palette. Lightly flick that in towards the middle of the eye. And I'm going to go ahead and take some of the black here on a smaller brush, and I'm going to work that just along the bottom lash line on the outer corner. And of course with the smoky eye, it's kind of more of a grungy look, so it's, it doesn't have to be perfect. You want to have that kind of grungy feel to it, so it's messy, but not messy to the point where it looks like, a total mess. Just to the point where it really brings out that grungy, smoky side. And I think that for the lid, I want to go with this super sparkly shade, which is the second shade on this side. Kind of like a taupey gray color with a lot of sparkle. I don't know if you can see the reflex on camera. I'm going to go ahead and see what it's like applying just with a shader brush without wetting the brush first. Then we may go in and apply some setting spray to it to see what that does. Wow, you don't even really need the setting spray. Without the setting spray, which is not bad at all. I have to say I'm really surprised. I'm going to go ahead and spray some Smashbox primer water to the brush and just put a little bit more to see what type of difference it'll make. I definitely think the setting spray does intensify it. It really makes it more of a metallic finish with the setting spray. So I'm going to go ahead now and apply some more of the dark brown. Just going to lightly tap it over the edge of the silver here, just to kind of blend the two together. Marking out that outer edge a little more. In with our transition and just kind of blend everything out on the edges. I am going to take just a little more of the black and bring that along the lash line on the outer edge again. Alright, and now that we've done that, let's go ahead for the bottom lash line. I'm going to take that dark brown that we used and apply that. I'm going to take the butter bronzer, which we used for our transition, and just kind of blend that brown out a little bit with that. Take just a little bit of black and put that on the very outer corner, just like we did the top. I'm going to go ahead now and apply some mascara and eyeliner, and I'll be right back so we can try out the lipstick. Alright, I've done that, and I almost forgot one of my favorite parts. I wanted to use the light shimmer shade as a highlight in the inner corner and on the brow bone. So let's go ahead and do that before we move to the lipstick. It's on the brow bone, so I'm just going to blend it out a little with my finger. There we go. Wow, it's nice. I do like that. Go ahead and put a little bit here on the Cupid's bow with the other highlight I already have, and a little dot here. So overall, the eyeshadow I really like. Especially to be drugstore. They're very pigmented and they were very buttery and soft. There was a little fallout, but not too much. I was able to wipe just a little bit of the brown that fell down with putting that translucent powder. Just wiped right away. It was nothing major at all. So let's go ahead and try out this lipstick. The details on it are: amp up the holiday spirit with limited edition melting pout metallics. Covergirl's new generation of gel-based liquid lipstick comes in 12-dimensional liquid metal shades for full coverage color with a smooth metallic finish. And like I showed earlier, there's what it looks like. Not sure about the shade, but we're gonna see. There's what the applicator looks like. So let's go ahead and hope for the best. Wow. This is definitely putting me a little out of my comfort zone. It's a little on the orange side. Wow. Yeah, I can definitely say I'm not really digging the lipstick. I mean, not just the color of it, but it's patchy. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but it's definitely patchy, and it's clinging to where I have dryness here, which I always have, especially in winter, in the center of my lip there, and definitely shows the lines in your lips with that metallic finish. It doesn't really say if it's supposed to dry matte or not. I guess not. It says it's a gel liquid lipstick, but it says melting pout metallics. So I'm guessing it's supposed to stay kind of like this glossy finish. But I would have to say, out of everything I tried, this is definitely my least favorite. And I doubt I will try it again. Other than the lipstick though, everything is really nice, like I said, and I'll definitely get some use out of the palette. And as far as the primer, I really won't know until I wear the eyeshadow longer than, you know, just the time that I've been sitting here filming. So I will leave a comment below and let you guys know how everything wore, even the lipstick, even though I'm not feeling it. Maybe it's something you would like. Not everyone likes the same stuff. And as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, I did receive these products for free from Infuenster, so thanks to them. Infuenster is a program that will send you free products in exchange for your review. If you are interested in signing up with them, I'll leave a link down there as well. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and thanks for watching. Bye.